I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, today we're going to talk about a very serious topic. And let me pull up my banner. Let the pull up the allegedly banner really quick. So y'all know that this part, it has to say allegedly until we have the full facts. But this is a very serious topic for me because it comes from home, from a school that I went to. And there's this man named Mr. Marshall. And if y'all don't know who it is, this is, wait, hold up. Share screen. This is the man right here, Mr. Marshall. He is a school teacher, or he's a gym teacher at Mifflin High School in Columbus, Ohio. So we're here to talk about him. Okay. I'm going to pull him back down and let's get back into this. And I'm kind of rearranging things for this live specifically because I have some young ladies coming up here to talk about this. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a backstory before we jump into this. Then I'm going to bring them up onto this live. I think that you guys know there's one thing that I do not deal with, and that's being a PDF file. And for you guys who are new here, we can't say that word, so we call them PDF files. All right. So before we do all that, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to do the SoDeb Nation, turn on your notifications, turn them on all so you get notified when I go live or post new videos. Like the video, share the video, comment down below in the comment section. If you hear anything, if you're tuning in late, comment in the comment section. If you're here for the live, come over here and comment in the chat. Let me play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all. So I'm back. All right. So let me pull up some things. Before I do that, let me say what's up to people in the chat. What's going on to, is it Udat? Whatever the name is, what's going on for you? Hey, peers. What's up with you? What's going on? What's up? What's up? This is crazy. This is very crazy. Who go to Mifflin in here? I would love to know if you went to Mifflin or you ever been to Mifflin in this chat. How is it? Everyone's trolling. I don't know who's trolling. Mr. Marshall, yep. What we're talking about. I still don't believe this is true. It's true. This is shocking. Yes. Long intro. Yes. The intro is long because of the algorithm. So I had to give people time to get in here. This is a bigger topic. So it might be long to you because you might be your first time over here. What's going on to remain teachable? How are you? I don't believe it even a little bit. Well, I mean, I can tell you personally, it's very true. And there's a lot of stories that you may not know that I know. What's going on? Hey, friends from Denver, what's going on with you? Did he do it? We're still trying to find out. That's why everything right now is allegedly. We have to say allegedly right now. Yep. Like, bro, what's going on? It's always my school. I hate that part. Bro, he's actively my coach. Really? Okay. Stay tuned and let's just see what's going on. Whatever's talked about here, and I want to stay for a minute. Whatever's talked about on here today, I'm just going to show you the facts. I'm going to let these women come up here and tell their stories. There are other stories, and I've reached out to a lot of people, y'all. So I don't know if those people will show up, will inbox me and want to come up here and talk about it. But there are a lot of women that I know personally that I know for sure that this is true. So I'm just saying that. Stay tuned and listen to it. All right, I'm gonna move down. I'm sorry if I missed you guys' messages. All right, so I want to start here with this. So when I first heard about this story, this is what I saw.
I told y'all.
And when I tell y'all, like, I see the sadness in this young lady over here, I knew that I wasn't dealing with somebody who was faking it. So I'm just going to show y'all a part of this. She does have a channel, and she has a Facebook page. She doesn't even have a social media presence or anything like that. So it's not for clout. I can say that.
Told y'all. I told y'all. He was nasty. I told y'all. He was preying on girls. I told y'all my story. I told y'all. And they still let him back in the high school.
So I'm going to pause it here. I actually have her mom here. Hold on. Oh, I knew who had popped up first. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me rewind. So let me pull your video up first real quick.
Story about the teacher who propositioned me for sex at school during school hours, and he was trying to have sex with me at school during the school hours. So I'm about to tell y'all how he propositioned me, how I got myself out of it, and how I didn't say nothing really at the time, and I do feel bad about it. But okay, hear me out. So it was my 10th grade year, right? My sophomore year. So it was just a regular day. Mind you, this whole week, for whatever reason, I don't know, I was hanging out in the gym with this other student named Roland. So me and Roland was kicking it in the gym, but we was hanging out with Mr. Marshall. He had this like desk or something set up at the bottom of the ramp during this period of time. Typically, I would go outside, but for whatever reasons, I was hanging out in the gym with them for these past like 3-4 days, right? It was nothing out of the ordinary. We was just talking about like school shit. It was just like nothing weird. Just, it wasn't nothing unusual, right? So like on the 4th day or the 3rd day, whatever day, one of them days, Roland didn't show up to school, right? So Roland didn't show up to school. It was lunchtime. I still went down to the gym and hollered at Mr. Marshall, right? So I'm down there talking to him. He down there talking to me. He like, hey, can you keep a secret? I'm like, hell yeah, I can keep a secret. Me being naive and me being green as fuck, thinking that he like about to spill some tea to me about some shit going on at school, cause shit, that's how they was. So I'm like, hell yeah, I can keep a secret. Like, what's going on? He like, no, I need to know. Like, can you really, really keep a secret? And I'm like, yeah, Mr. Marshall, like, what you mean? Like, yeah, you could trust me. Like, hell yeah, like, I could keep a secret. And then, like I said, this me being green as fuck, not even knowing I'm talking myself into some bullshit. So he's like, no, like I need to know, like, can I trust you? Like, can you really, really keep a secret? So I'm like, hold on, this motherfucker being weird now. Like, I don't know if I can keep a secret or not. So this other girl was walking by. I'm not gonna say her name because even though we're all grown now, she was still a victim at that time. Come by. And he was like, you see her? You see them shoes on her feet? I brought them. No, he was like, you see her? She know how to keep a secret. Them shoes on her feet. Yeah, I brought them for her. I take care of her because she can keep a secret.
All right, so I want to play that first for people who don't know what's going on, and then let's have a conversation. All right, first of all, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
So I'm not going to play all of your videos because people can go over to your Facebook page and see the rest of those. But I want to kind of talk about the relationship that you have with Mr. Marshall and why he thought this might be okay. Because, of course, there are people out there who want to say, well, maybe you wanted to talk to him or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because people don't understand that grown men take advantage of I'm going to call you a little girl, but young women, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was your relationship with Mr. Marshall?
At that time, it was just student-teacher relationship. He was actually, like I stated in one of my videos before, he was like a good teacher. He was somebody that you could trust. He didn't seem creepy. He didn't seem weird. He always seemed like he had, the best interests of the students at hand.
Mhm.
He just seemed like a good person, a good teacher, a good man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can vouch for that because I think a lot of us thought the same thing. And again, this is a personal story because I actually went to Mifflin High School. He was my gym coach as well. A lot of us thought the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when did things start to turn around for you when it came to him?
So actually, it was just instantly. It wasn't. He didn't show any signs before this conversation that he was interested in me in that type of way. It literally just threw me off guard because he was fine all the way up into that conversation.
Okay. Hold on because hold on. All right. So it was just from that conversation. And so were you the first person to tell a story about Mr. Marshall or no?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So what made you tell this story?
Really, it was just eating at my conscience. It was just something that had been on my mind. It's not anything that I ever forgot about from the time that it happened, but it was just like something life went on, life been life and throughout the years. But here recently, the girl that he pointed out to me that he said that she knew how to keep a secret, like she had just been on my mind a lot lately. I've been wondering what happened to her if.
So wait, so there was another girl that he pointed out to you that he said that he told the secret to that was able to keep the secret. That's the person who he bought the shoes for.
Yes.
Okay.
So he told when she was walking by, he was like, yeah, she know how to keep a secret. I'll take care of her too. So, um, and I always stuck in my mind. I never mentioned anything to her about it, of course, and I never told anybody like, yeah, Mr. Marshall said he did. I never said anything, but she just been on my mind lately. So I just wonder, like, because I've been working through my own traumas. So I just
Mhm.
was wondering, like, what happened to her? How did that affect her? And just where she was at today. And I couldn't find her. I didn't. So I was like, let me just get this story out, because there's no telling who else it could be.
Did you ever find out like why he was buying her shoes?
Excuse me.
You ever find out like why he bought her shoes?
No, but I know that he offered me. He said that if well, I don't know for sure if he bought her. That's what he told me. He said that
Mhm.
he bought her shoes.
Mhm.
When he propositioned me, he told me that he would take care of me. He would buy me all the Jordans. I wouldn't have to worry about that. He was just like So this conversation that we had, like I said, I talked to Mr. Marshall all the time. We was cool. It was never anything weird. Now this day when can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? He was letting me in on his personal life. He told me, I believe at that time he had 2 children at that time. He
Mhm.
told me that he was married, but him and his wife had like a their marriage was like a agreement. They
Like an open
he's
relationship.
yeah, basically like he's free to do his own thing. And so
Mhm.
here I am, 15 years old, just trying to enjoy. I'm like, what is he talking to me about? Like, so he was just running me down the details of his marriage, his life, and letting me know that like if I mess with him, I would be okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I want to ask this just so we can kind of clear the air for this part. Did y'all ever do anything sexual?
No.
Okay. Do you feel like he wanted to?
Oh, I know he did.
Okay. What made you feel that way?
Because he told me he was going to come get me out my 9th period class so that he could see if I could keep a secret and get them Jordans.
Okay. Do you know what he wanted you to do to get the Jordans?
Not exactly, but I can only imagine.
And I mean, I'm following you. I'm
Mhm.
just asking so that we can kind of clear the air for people that are going to ask questions in the chat. Um, why would you think that he wanted, like, what in your imagination, like, what would you could have done to get Jordans from him?
You said, what could I have done?
Yeah, like, what could you, what in your mind when he's saying this to you,
Hmm.
what could you have done to get Jordans from him?
What could I have done to like make him want to buy me the Jordans?
Yeah, like if he's saying, like, you see that girl over there,
Hmm.
she got these Jordans on. Maybe like, what do you think that she did, and then what do you think that he wanted you to do to get Jordans from him?
He was implying, from what I take it, that he was sleeping with her, and that
Mhm,
he wanted me to sleep with him as well.
mhm,
And the reason that I say that is because it's just like I said, I've had previous conversations with him before. Nothing was ever um, inappropriate, but this conversation was definitely inappropriate. Prepping me with the can you keep a secret, and then going into the personal details of his marriage and his sexual life and his life with his wife and his kids. So that was all leading up to, you know,
and
opening up the door for inappropriate conversation because I never knew anything about his personal life, nothing like that before.
and how many times was he asking about keeping the secret?
He kept repeating it. It was in We only had this conversation one time. It wasn't after this conversation I removed myself away from him. So but he kept repeating, he kept stressing it, like he wanted to be clear that he was sure I could keep a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So he just kept stressing it, like, are you like I need to know for sure, like you could really keep a secret, are you sure? And like I said, I was just being naive, like, I'm the most trustworthy person. You, of course, I could keep a secret. Like, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. Like, you could
Right.
tell me anything.
Did he
And
ever
so,
tell
mhm.
you what the secret was?
No, because he told me he was gonna come get me out my period to see if I could keep that secret. So
But you
it wasn't never anything that he once the conversation going on, I didn't feel like it was anything he had to tell me anymore. I felt like it was a secret that he wanted me to keep, not nothing that he had to tell me. It wasn't like
right.
no tea he had to spill.
And I'm asking you all this stuff because I've heard this before prior to you being at the school. And so I know that some of my friends are in this chat. So I'm asking you because I want to know, like, did he ever tell you what it was? And because your situation is kind of the same as my friends who has had the situation with him as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wanting to know, like, was the secret ever told? But you're
No,
saying no, that never was told.
he
And
never told the secret, but he did. Like he was like, he
did you
like
ever
when a girl walked by, he was like, yeah, she know how to keep a secret. And so that's when I realized that.
ask the girl who got the Jordans like how she got them?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. No, that was a can of worms that I just didn't want to open. I just wanted to remove myself away from all of that.
Okay. So you just didn't want to know at all.
No.
Okay. Which I definitely understand.
No.
I
Yeah, I
definitely
didn't.
all right. So I'm going to bring up my next guest, and I want you to stay here because maybe she's going to say some things that will actually answer some of your questions as well.
Okay.
What's going on, Ma?
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, boo boo?
Hey.
I am so proud of you. Trust me.
I'm really happy that you are telling your story. And some people may never understand like the part of your story because nothing ever happened. But knowing the triggers of someone that's coming onto you as I have to say a PDF file on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
knowing the boundaries of that and knowing how to get out of that is I applaud you on that.
Thank you.
All right. So now I want you to explain to the people that are on social media right now, Mom, who you are.
I'm Nani's mom.
Okay.
Um,
And let me put her video back up here one more time. This is not the one. Right here. So people know whose mom this is. Go ahead, Mom.
yeah, that's my baby right there. So, first of all, I want to tell all of the victims and survivors, I'm so proud of y'all. I don't know what to do. I'm so proud of y'all. I don't know. It doesn't even matter what people say to y'all about y'all, none of that. Because when truth is there, only thing that people can do with truth is get pissed off.
Right.
That's all they can do is just get pissed off. And don't believe it. That's basically all they can do. Shandera, you hold on. Girl, you ain't by yourself. I told you. I got your back 100%. So my pissed offness is because they should have stopped that shit
Immediately.
almost 20 years ago.
More than 20 years ago.
Yeah, more. I just recently
It goes
found
way
out
back.
it goes further than my daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, I had no clue. I just learned that. And it's crazy how the Columbus public school systems failed y'all. It's
So
crazy.
let me ask you this. When your daughter called you about this, was it the same day? Like, how did that work?
You mean how did I find out?
Yeah.
How did it all came about?
Mm-hmm.
Shandera.
Mm-hmm.
It was Shandera. Well, Shandera did a post, and she was like something about a teacher wanted to have sex with her in her sophomore year or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was one of the first ones to comment, and I was like,
Wait. So your daughter wasn't the first person who told you about this?
"No, you talking about this the upcoming of it, or you talking about back then?"
So when is it Andrea?
Shondare.
Shandera.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Shandera.
saw Shandera's video,
Mm-hmm.
and then your daughter. I'm trying to find out how you found out about your daughter.
Oh, I've been found out about my daughter almost 20 years ago.
Okay. So I'm asking when that came out, like how did that happen? When she told you about
Okay. Okay. From my understanding, when right after he done it,
it?
she
Okay.
ran to a friend.
Okay.
And when she got home is when she told me.
Okay.
And when she told me, I
The
immediately
same
took
day
action. The
happened.
same day. The same
Okay.
day.
Okay.
I immediately took action. I don't play like that.
Okay.
Too many people play like that. That's why it's happening too many motherfucking times. But go ahead.
And so when she told you, one, what was your reaction? And then two, what was your action after that?
You know what? I can't even lie to you. I don't remember my reaction, but I'm quite sure it was off the chain. But the actions that I took is that we instantly went to talk to Mr. Stevens, and then I said the next stop is the police department.
Mr. Stevens was the principal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
And so y'all went to talk to Mr. Stevens, and then y'all talked to the police officers, and then what happened after that?
Because my daughter would not describe his genitals. Can I say that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Um,
You can say his penis and whatever it is. You can say whatever it is.
Okay. That part is because I guess he has a distinctive mark down there, and if he did it, you would have knew it or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't believe her, and neither did Mifflin at all.
So because she didn't describe what it looked like, they dismissed it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no other way for them to verify this?
I don't think that they did enough, evidently.
And that's
because
what
honestly, yeah, because from my understanding, it was a lot back then.
You went out, so I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said from my understanding,
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot back then. In the same time as my daughter. So I don't think they did enough.
So what year was this?
Hoo-hoo. $18, $20. I can't even remember.
Put it in the back
I
of your
can't
mind.
remember.
If you can think about it.
I'm gonna have to come. Because I want to give y'all the exact. I don't want to guesstimate nothing.
Yeah, I got you on that.
2008.
2008. Okay. A distinctive mark. So that means that the police department has seen his penis, and they wanted her to identify this mark on his penis. And I will say this just for the people in the chat who think that this is not a thing. When a person is traumatized, they're not in that type of space where they want to give all the descriptions sometimes. So I do understand where that could have been a problem at that time, right? So after this happened, did she go back to the school? Like, what happened after this?
Oh, she had to go back to the school. At that time, I was a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but it's not like I didn't do nothing.
No,
because
absolutely.
That's when I went to third shift.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to third shift, I was home through the day. They used to call me drive-by mom because I used to drop in all the time when my boys went there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So when she went back to school after this, how was she treated?
Shitty. Shit, they didn't even want her to graduate. They was taunting her when she was graduating. For real. Now, mind you, I just now recently found that out myself, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't. Not they didn't, because I'd have probably fucked up the whole graduation. So I'm glad that they withheld that from me.
And do you think she's trying to protect you from all that?
Protect me
from how they were treating her, so she didn't tell you, so you didn't know?
I think that she knew how I was going to react.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and she's correct. And, you know, I'm glad she did. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad she did because I'm glad she did.
So when it happened to her, did she tell anybody at the school about this?
Oh, yeah. And I don't know if it's okay to say names, but
you can say the names.
I mean, I don't know if it's okay if they will want their names said. Let me put it that way.
You can say the names. I'm gonna say them regard anyway, but you can say.
Oh, okay. Well,
and it's on social media already anyway.
Oh, wow. Okay. What? Okay. I have been told not to say names.
Okay.
I have been, and I'm gonna respect that, but I will say yes.
I will say the names that I saw.
There you go. Okay.
I saw there was a Miss Hughes and a Miss Howe. That I saw on social media. So I said it, not you. And you don't have to confirm or deny what I'm saying, but that's what I saw.
I also see the Mr. Taylor on social media as well.
There was a Mr. Taylor that was told to.
Yeah, that's somebody put that in my under my live video. They said that.
Okay, so there's 3 names that were told this. Okay, so out of those people that she told this to, did they do any actions like to help her or anything?
No.
No,
because it's crazy. Because I can't say it was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Made her feel,
you have to say the names of the other 2, but
yeah,
there were 2.
They were 2 that made her feel comfortable, but the other ones, I'm just now learning, and it has been confirmed that she was being ridiculed. I'm trying my best behavior, but this is going to take me down the street and around the corner.
And I don't want you to be stressed out. Like we've already.
Oh no, I'm not stressed. Oh yeah, you already know I ain't stressed out. It's
talked.
just I'm pissed off because if they would have done what they should have done, diligently, debate, there wouldn't be no one after that. There wouldn't be no more victims.
Right.
And for the people, let me get this straight. For the people who's talking about why 20 years later, would imagine being in a 20-year mental and emotional prison. So if anything, be happy that they are finally motherfucking free.
Yes.
Damn, what the fuck y'all think? I don't give a damn. It ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck we think. It ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck you feel. At the end of the day, it's about these motherfucking babies. That's what it's about. And it's about this sick bitch that need to be handled the way that he needs to be handled. The way it needs to be handled legally.
Absolutely.
It's not just for my daughter. Let me throw that out there. Not just for my daughter.
You going in and out so we can hear some things you're saying. We can hear everything you're saying.
Okay, it's not just for my daughter. This is for every victim that he touched.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see them victims turn into survivors.
Absolutely.
That means what he did no longer bothers them, but they know that the pain is always going to be there. And then I want to see them progress to a warrior. I want them to war against this thing because people always wanted us to shut up. I shut up myself. I was half-ass back crazy. It's time out for that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to jump on everybody's train until the motherfucking predator is in your house.
Oh, one thing, Princess, if you see anything in the chat that looks sketchy, please take it down. And Thank you for that. Because I have moms in my chat. I'll make sure that's taken care of. But go ahead, Mom.
I need these babies to know that if we gonna change it, we all gotta do something different.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody need to be heard. Everybody need to know what this dude did to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. You need a hand to walk you. That need a voice for you. Play around with this shit. I never have. I never have. It make you prisoner. That baby right there, Shondera, shouldn't even fucking be here because of that fucked up bullshit.
And I'll say this about Shondera. People may not feel like her story is a story because nothing ever happened. But I want to congratulate her on understanding the boundaries when she understood that there was a predator around her and she got away from that. Because that's a huge thing. And I celebrate you on that part. But I also celebrate you on the fact that you told your story before and that people knew, because there's some people before you who did not even know they needed to tell a story.
Thank you.
I've been having conversations the last 2 days. The stuff that I've heard is probably worse than this. So the fact that you knew to get out of there, I celebrate you on that part. I feel like I'm always like celebrate and protect our Black women, and I'm down for that part. And so I'm glad that you understood that that situation was not good for you, and you got the hell up out of there.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. And like I said, that also made me want to coming up now as an adult. That's another reason why I wanted to come forward, because other people might not have had nobody that they could have called, or it could have been somebody who really, really wanted a pair of Jordans that never had no shoes before or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know what weakness he could have been preying on in whichever victim he was preying on at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about me is that I understood that this grown man who is my teacher should not be inappropriately talking to me like this.
Right.
So it was never going to be okay in my mind.
And I'll give you a different scenarios that people can probably going to throw out here. What if he had offered you a car? Would you have taken that?
No.
Those are the things that people going to throw out things. People ask, like, why 20 years later? People are so big to ask why 20 years later, 10 years later, why people come out. I've told my story multiple times. I've told my story 20 years later about me being R-worded and M-worded. You are not in a space, and mentally it fucks you up when things happen like this. I've been in spaces, the same places that you have been in, and I don't run around talking about it. But when, like, it may process later on, like, I was really in a messed up situation. Let me talk about this because this man is probably doing it to somebody else. People who have never been through these type of things have no idea what it's like. And so they try to judge you on when you tell your story. And the thing is, you at this point, you can't even get any money from it. So you're telling money, you're telling your story for free. How about that? Like, how about the fact that it's not about you even gaining anything? You're telling your story for free right now.
Right.
So that nobody else has to go through this type of story again. How about that?
Exactly.
But people don't want to hear that part of the story. They want to know, well, why it took so long to tell the story? Because maybe right now I'm processing as an adult. I was young when it happened to me, but now I'm able to tell the story. And I feel like everybody who has been through this type of thing should tell the story, because someone could watch this live today or later on in life and realize this might not be right. Let me not be in this type of situation. And I watched 3 people on a live, 2 people who have been through it, and a mother from a daughter who was talking about it. Maybe I want to tell my mom about this. Like, to me, there's so much power of telling the story.
Come on.
And then also, this is happening at a school.
Yes.
But it meant that a lot of people that may be in this comment section that's scrolling through here talking the shit they talking, maybe just that he didn't do with them or he did it with them and they were happy about it. Let's be real. People don't understand the fact that this is traumatizing. And it takes years of therapy after a grown person comes onto a young person and violated them, whether it was verbally or physically. And now I live my life thinking that anyone that I come in contact with is preying on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will say that's definitely a big thing that I dealt with after that is like just not even wanting to present myself being attractive because I don't want to be lusted after. Like I don't never know who is preying on me or plotting on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be myself, and I didn't feel comfortable for a very long time just being myself. You know?
It's a
So,
thing, and it makes sense. When you have been preyed on in life, it's a mental note. Like you could be preyed on at any time. It doesn't matter when you're around friends or anything, and you're looking at an adult thinking that he's like a person that's going to be take care of you and be cool with you, and then he violates you.
mhm. Yep.
These stories that I'm telling, what we're telling on here, are very light.
Hmm.
The stories that I could tell on here, and I'm being very careful what I say, are way worse.
Yeah. I've been getting inboxes too, so I believe you.
And I will send them to you so you would know. This is a light conversation right now.
Very.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
just happy that your daughter spoke up about this, because now it's opened up the door for other people to speak about what that man did.
Oh, for sure. I excuse me. For sure, he has been a monster to a lot of people. To a
I think that
lot.
the thing that I was really sad about was that she had told her story and people didn't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
That took her um, to a place.
Hmm.
It took her to a place.
I believe it.
And now that the it's out, one of the things that hit me the hardest is when she said, "Mom, we did it. They hear me."
Can I ask you this? And if it's too much to talk about, then you don't have to say yes or no. Did he actually violate your daughter?
I'll let her tell that part of her story.
Okay.
I'll let her
Okay.
tell that part of her
Okay.
story. I will say
And
that
before you finish this part, I will say that I did ask for her to calm, but her mother did reach out to me and said that she's not ready to talk about it, and I respect that part. So yes, I respect that.
yes, um, it's a lot to take in
Hmm.
when you're in that situation. But I will say this: there's one thing, there's a few things I really want to address, but I want to say this: the only way that this thing is going to stop with these people in these high places
Hmm.
and people of authority
Hmm.
is if you just whisper it to the right person.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to face it head on. You have to be ready to face a lot of shit. And I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody doesn't understand. Like, some people don't understand what they're here for. You know what mine, Jens?
I want to read this really quick. From my interactions with him, he's a cool dude, but people can always hide who they really are, and their true intentions. That's what we've been saying the entire time. That was like
Mm-hmm.
the best comment I could ever read. That's what we have all been saying on this live together. That's what happens, but then sometimes it turns into something else, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how PDF files work. And not saying that all people show up as a person that's nice, but be cautious and be careful about the people, especially when there's an adult with a grown man or a grown woman being
Mm-hmm.
friends with a young boy or girl, because their intentions are not always good. There, you can go onto Google and Google how many children have been taken advantage of or been groomed from adults. And that's the reality of this conversation. We have Chandrea, am I saying it right?
Shonda.
Shandera.
Sandera, who got there. And then we also have Mashana, whose daughter was there. And there's three different conversations. And then you have me, who I'm gonna tell y'all, I got molested and raped. So, and I shouldn't have said that word, but on YouTube, but I'm telling y'all that it happened to me. You have to be able to be in a space where you can get information from people. And these are three different spaces: me here and down here. And we're giving you guys information about how this works. Don't go over here in this chat and give your opinion about, well, it may not be true, or he was nice to me. He might have been true, nice to you, but that's how it starts. And then later on, I mean, you might be pregnant by the man, or you might be taking advantage. Different things can happen, but make sure that you are conscious about the person that you're around.
I
I'm
just want
listening.
to say, I just want to say one thing before I get off of here before it ends, because I'm not quite sure when it is going to end. But I really want to say this: please stop paying attention to these words. Start paying attention to their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that, I'm talking about victims, because sometimes they don't know how to word it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that any of us said this. I'm sorry. I had to pull this comment up.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't think that none of us even said this. With all due respect, we didn't even say this. We're saying between the three of us, we had three different experiences. And you haven't even told your experience either. I heard about it, but there's four different experiences on this live right now. So maybe you should, with respect, maybe not take that comment down and realize we're actually trying to help instead of blame that person for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the real respect, that we all showed up on this live to give information about a situation that can happen to anybody in four different ways. But go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry.
No,
That
no,
comment just kind of bothered me. Go ahead.
I got you. If you pay attention to like your friends or your peers' actions, their actions will tell you more than their words. Way more than their words. Trust
Hmm.
me. If they're maybe we can stop calling, females hoes now, because the actions that they do, was taught to them at a very young age. So you just might as well call the little girl in her a hoe as well. So at the end of the day, look at the hypersexuals as a sign something's not right. Something isn't right. And it could be your friend, it could be a little girl, little boy, whatever that it is. Something ain't right because there's no way that the four people that you just talking about cannot say that you did not throw a sign. Now that you're older,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot, because if the signs that I gave, if my daughter would come to me with signs that I did,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be on this live. I'd be on Alcatraz, running through everybody. Look at the signs and stop judging. Look at what they're doing. Say, hold up, why are they doing this right here? Because you don't know. You don't know. And it's
You will
crazy
never,
because you would never.
unless
You would
unless they
never know.
imagine us at our age. I think we talked about our age when I talked to you. Imagine our age, like the things that we didn't tell anybody. There's a lot of things that we have never told anybody. We held those things in for years. It also caused us depression in life. And we're in a space right now we can talk about it. I don't know in these comments, but I want to pull this up right here. I know he did all the essay stuff, but I want to know he didn't like actually harm them. Yeah, harm was the essay stuff. So that's the harm. Like I don't understand nothing else outside of that part matters to me. It's harm to anyone. The fact that this person violated any woman, many a women that we all know. We're talking about two situations right now. I know of many outside of this. As a young kid, I didn't even know what I was listening to. I'm like, these are rumors. I can give details and things about where he went to with other girls that I know for sure. But once that girl want to stand up and talk about that, I can get the details of that part, those parts. The only thing I do right now is stand up for what's going on right now. But what I will say is this man is a PDF file. He preys on young women, and what both of these women on these screens right now is right. This man is not a good person, and I stand 10 toes down on that part. He's not a good person. And the fact that this has been going on for over 20 years, y'all want to ask why she didn't say that for 20 years. Through all those 20 years, there were other women or young girls who was going through the same thing. And before these 20 years, before those years, things were going on. Since we want to talk about the years when she spoke out, a lot of these before this, those things were going on. So let's not talk about when she spoke out. There's girls before her who didn't speak out.
And can I say one thing about that? I just want to add to that. And also with that, it's like, even now as an adult speaking out, you have so many, you got to look at somebody who is like a pillar in the community, somebody who has so much support in the school, in the sports and all this. So it's like still people still today will say, oh no, I don't think he did that. I don't believe it. I don't think it's true. And as a child, it's harder to go up against that. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm right, even though I know I'm telling the truth, all these people are going to come against me and say, well, he did this and he did that. He got this recognition. He got that.
Hold on, real quick. Because let me kill this real quick. So you want us to show porn on YouTube? Like, stop your yapping in the damn chat. nobody's going to show the videos of this man doing what he's doing. Go over to YouTube and watch all the things. Matter of fact, because this I love this type of shit. Matter of fact, let me go over to YouTube. I mean to Facebook. Since you think this is a spare the moment type of situation, let me go over here to Facebook. Let me type this man's name in so you can see all the things that not only people on this platform right now are saying this, but multiple people are saying this because a video, baby, what you want to see porn? And y'all, whenever y'all want to get down, let me know. But I gotta go because I'm not. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Hold on. Before I see what I can show.
Somebody said he used to be in the girls' locker room.
Listen. All right. I'm trying to see what I can show before I even pull it. It's so much. My sister told me. All right, here we go. All right, so let me share my screen because y'all want to see videos. I'm gonna show you screenshots. They want to see videos. I'm gonna show y'all screenshots. Here we go. My sister told me the principal at Mifflin told the students if he hears anyone discussing the situation with Mr. Marshall, they'll be expelled. Well, why would they do that? Then we move down. Legal receipts, Mr. Marshall, whatever the F y'all call a pedo. All right. Let's move on down. So day before yesterday, this third grade came up to me, offered his hand and asked my name, and there's me himself. And he had a quick, very respectful conversation yesterday. When I spoke to him in the cafeteria, he asked if he didn't know who I was today. I found out I'm there to spy him. I just wanted to say that I truly feel the pain in this woman's voice. What she shared is heartbreaking. If Mifflin High School does not take accountability regarding the gym teacher, Mr. Mike Marshall, this situation could grow into something bigger. There's so much stuff on Facebook. Like if you want a video of this man, you can just scroll on social media on Facebook to find the shit you want to find about him. But what we're not going to do is shame anybody or ask anybody about nothing that's going on because there's so much. And if you actually go into the comment section from the people from 2003, go in the comments of 2003, they're going to tell you a lot of shit. That's where I come from. They're going to tell you a lot of shit that will. And you came from what year?
I was there.
you talking to me?
I was there 04.
04, and then your daughter came from 2008, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. There's 3 different years. So if you really want to find a video, there's a lot of video where they're going to tell you what this man was like. Get the fuck out of this comment section and go watch it on Facebook because it's there for you to see. So I'm sorry for interrupting you, Mom, but go ahead. What you were saying?
It's okay.
I don't fuck around with this type of shit.
No, you don't.
You shouldn't.
You don't. I'm loving it because I'm finally realizing that there's people out there that hate it as much as I do. And it's easier when it's other people's, family members and friends and shit. But that same pill you gotta swallow when it ends up being your friend, your uncle, your dad, or whoever that is allegedly being accused of
Mhm.
this shit. It and that's what them type people that he is don't understand is that it's not the initial fuck up or the actions that you did. It's
And they
the
can
long
never
time.
understand until it happens to them.
Yes,
And so when
yes,
it happens to you, all of a sudden you're gonna become an advocate. But right now, you're trying to be a person, trying to be an advocate for this man who has done these things. And I'm still seeing things in his comment section. But baby, go to Facebook, type in Mr. Marshall, Mifflin High School. It's not just live that we're doing right here. It's a long line of people that are talking about this, and they are giving their experiences of what Mr. Marshall have done. So it's not just this. What I did was I called the people who actually made videos about this stuff, and I want them to come in and talk. And guess what? This is not my first live. I'm going to talk to other people from these experiences.
It's
I
funny.
want I want the other people to come up and talk about this because that man needs to be handled. And I want someone to come talk to me who's in the actual status limitations.
Yeah.
When
Because I
that
got people hitting me up all the way back from 97. I was like,
there's,
dang,
there's people in the chat that said that he's their coach right now. So
yeah.
I mean, unless y'all want some sex tape, that's not going to happen. But you can read the messages where there are people are saying and they're letting you know this man has been doing this for years. And I was there, and I graduated in 2003, so I'm the latest out of the three people on this live right now. But before me, there were more people
Hmm.
who have been speaking out about this. This man is a very toxic person, and this man has been doing bad things. So let's be very real about this part because if y'all gonna sit on this live and talk shit, and everybody in the live's not doing this, I'm talking to people who are doing this. You guys are so insensitive to people who have been through this trauma, but I pray to God it doesn't happen to you or your children or family member because then you're gonna understand why this is important.
Hmm.
And what's crazy, I don't even know y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know either one of y'all,
Mm-mm.
but
I don't either.
I'm so passionate about this part because Marshall ain't did shit to me, but I'm passionate about this shit because this man did this. I went to a school where he worked at, and I'm talking to girls at school. Well, I didn't even know this, and oh, what he did, and blah blah blah. And guess where he took this person? There's things I'm learning today that I did not even know. So when I tell you what y'all are saying to me, I know for a fact this shit was happening. Ain't no question for me that this shit was not happening. And if those girls want to speak up and talk about it, I will give you the names. But I'm telling you for sure, 100%, I know for sure this man was doing this stuff.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Because, like, I know for sure he was even, like I said, allowing students to have sex in his office and stuff like that. Like, what kind of teacher does that? And then that again goes towards my position as the man had too much free range in the school. He was doing whatever he wanted to do. I didn't know who I'm going up against. I just wanted to get about his way.
Did I not ask you stuff today when I talked to you? And don't say what I told you,
Um,
but did I not ask you stuff today that you told me that you knew for sure that I knew?
yeah. Yes, I know for sure. I was dating one of the basketball star, his favorite uh person on the team. So yes, I know the stuff that he was allowing certain people to do and things that was going on in that school that should not have been going on. But it was just normal. It wasn't like, I knew it was wrong, but it was just like, who am I? These are the authority. Who am I going to tell? These
Yeah.
the teachers. Who am I going to tell?
And then look what happens when you do tell,
Mm-hmm.
because mom's daughter told, and then it didn't even work.
Exactly.
But those are the things that I'm talking about. Like, I feel like I'm more angry than anybody because it's really pissing me off for real. Um, the fact that people are like questioning anything,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that you could tell me a story, that you could tell me a story, and I went to school. I went to school in 2003, and the same story that y'all have both told me line up to what I know, baby, ain't no question in my mind that this shit ain't happening.
Exactly.
So if y'all got questions about anything, it ain't no questions for me.
I
And
appreciate that.
hopefully the girls that come out when I was there will say something. If not, I'm gonna tell you for a fact what y'all have told me. For I know that those things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yes.
there's a video that I have from a guy that was at school prom who was pissed off, and I know that he knows for sure that this shit has happened. I'm gonna play that probably tomorrow, so y'all can tune back in tomorrow for that part. But I'm gonna play that tomorrow because this guy, me and him were really cool. He did it with my friends, but some of the stuff that y'all are talking about, I haven't heard. But her ex-boyfriend from years ago is talking about it on Facebook. So I don't have no question about was it. Am I questioning what you're telling the truth? I know for a fact these things happen. So I'm sorry for going on my tangent, but
It's okay.
I had to get it off my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nani said, thank you for believing in her.
What happened?
Nani, she just texted me and wanted me to tell you thank you for believing in her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I first saw her video, I inboxed her because I knew she was telling the truth.
Hmm.
So
Well, it and
she doesn't
is
have to thank me for anything. Like she just told her truth, and I knew it was true. But thank her for saying that. But she doesn't have to thank for anything. I just want to tell her story, and I hope that one day I can help come up. She can tell her story on my channel because it should be told. That man is not a good person.
Not a good person.
well, and is remember, and I know y'all do. Everybody kept saying that Whitney Houston was a crackhead,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and they've been saying that for like over 20 years,
But they say
and
it was a
she
crack.
ended up being a crackhead.
They said he was a crackhead.
No, I'm saying Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I said that to say this. It is impossible for at different times, different places, different people, different years, and they don't even know each other or seen each other say the same lie. That's impossible. So whether or not if people believe it or not, that's not even the issue anymore. Because for real, we don't give a damn if you believe it or not. Because the truth is gonna go regardless of what you believe or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, and it has happened,
Hmm.
whether if people believe it or not. Does it
Exactly.
even? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't even understand why is it people allowing it to affect their life like they done got fucked up.
Well, it's affecting people's life because it happened to them.
No, not them, not the ones, not the victims. I would never say that to a victim,
No, but
but
some
the
of the
one,
people that you're talking about, they're pretending they're not victims, but they are victims.
and that's the thing. If they people don't see things as a problem, then they don't think that it should be fixed. But in actuality, it's a problem.
Let me do this one time. Nothing is adding up. Well, tell me what it is. Is this you, Mr. Marshall? What is it that's not what's not adding up? Because I would love to know what's not adding up. Because I think I've connected every single thing, everything.
Exactly. What's my hard name?
So what's not adding up? I'm waiting for your next comment. What's not adding up? And y'all, I do this all the time. So if y'all gotta go, I will say it for the entire time. I want to wait on what's not adding up.
Y'all know
I
that.
want to know what's not happening.
I thought you could have more energy. When we talked before, I was like, okay, I could sit back. But I have to take your energy, Mom, and I'm gonna put it on me because I would love to know what's not adding up.
Mhm.
And I'm going to wait for this person to tell me what's not adding up. Y'all keep talking if y'all want to, but I'm gonna wait, Mr. Marshall.
Right.
What's not
Yeah, Mr. Marshall, we want to know.
What's not adding up for real is really how many victims it is. That's what the fuck's not adding
Exactly.
up.
That
How
tell them.
many how many babies is it really?
Mhm.
That's what's not adding up to you. I pray that we'll find out. That's the only thing that's not adding up.
You must not have
But
been up here before because I will wait to find out what's. I will wait for the entire night. What's not adding up?
hmm.
Mr. Marshall.
Because I feel like we explained everything thoroughly. So what's
Exactly.
not adding up, Mr. Marshall?
That you a PDF file that you pray on
Okay, y'all, hold on. I
children,
got a puppy. Hold on.
and you like to entice them with things that you think that they will enjoy.
Now is that you, Mr. Marshall?
I.e. Jordan's. What he say? It's still the same message.
What if they're not though? If I got facts about this, how are they making this up?
Everybody,
When
everybody making up the
I
same
tell
story.
you Mike G, I have facts that this is not a fake thing. So they're not making this up. I didn't expose nothing. But I have
It's
women.
people coming out all the way back from like '99. They was in school way before this even happened to me.
I have women who haven't said a damn thing on social media
Hmm.
that I could show you that lets me know this ain't a fake thing. So I don't think that is making it up. Are you making it up? But I want to go back up to where you going? Oh, right here. Nothing is adding up to CEO. What's not adding up? I want to know. Y'all make sure to hit the like button, by the way. I didn't even say that, by the way. Make sure you hit the like button. But I want to know if
So
CEO JOKZ, what we making, like, what's not adding up? Did I miss your comment again? Because maybe I missed it.
I know.
Nope, I didn't miss it. What's not adding up, Mr. Marshall?
I am gonna have to get out of here. I do want to thank you for having me here
Listen, go
and
ahead of time.
allowing me to share my
Are you
story.
are you on social, like, nothing where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, the name Chandra Brown. You can find all the parts 1 through 5. I think it's on there from everything dealing with Marshall. Even other girls' stories that I didn't tag on there that didn't came out. So you could go on my page, look at. I just recently updated with a girl. I think her name is Della Griffin. I don't want to get it mixed up, but it's something like that. And she just posted a story about how he took advantage of her and did things to her as well.
Send me the
Yeah.
link so I can because I'm gonna continue to talk about the story. So send me the links and I'll post it.
Okay. Okay. I sure will. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
She's not on YouTube, y'all, so I can put her ad in here, but
No, I'm not.
I will put your
Not
links,
yet.
your Facebook links on. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Okay. All
All right.
right.
But I want to know what see because you're missing right now, Mr. Marshall. Nothing is adding up. Where you at? I would love to know what's not adding up. And since that's not going to happen, let's move over here to this. Stop arguing with the comments and tell us some new information. We told new information. The girls that I know, I can't tell the information until they are able to tell it. I sent everybody links today that I knew had information. Everybody. They're not ready to talk about it. So I can't expose anyone's information that are not ready to talk. But believe me, there's a lot of people who have information that you guys don't know. Mr. Marshall, for me, this is a real thing. And I'm very credible over here, by the way. Honest be facts. Ma, you have anything else?
No. I'm just glad that you invited me on here so the story can be told. And now that everybody knows that it was told 20
Mhm.
years ago and the ball was dropped, um, now what? Because it's going forth. It's going forth. It's going forth. And I want to say, if there's any other victims out there, and you have fear, go on Facebook and inbox me. We can holler. I'll keep it confidential, but you still need to be free.
There's going to be some behind the scenes people that speak up. They
Oh
won't come
yeah.
on this platform, but there are going to be a lot that you're going to be unexpected to come up and talk about it to help with the cases that come from the people who actually can sue. There's a lot of girls that this has happened to. There's a lot of guys who knew who are upset about this. So
Yes. Yes. And I'm glad it's over. It's over. It's
yes,
over. And if it's safe to talk. It's safe to talk now. It's safe to talk about
and
it.
let your daughter know I love her. I'm so sad this happened to her, but I have her back. Like regardless, I hated this story when I seen this. When I saw this, I immediately picked this story up.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's been a
Yeah,
long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad that it's out now. And
absolutely.
the measurement is going to be done. I'm going to be done. So I thank you. I thank you though, because the more it's out there, the more it's going to be. I hear it's around like wildfire. I guess at different schools. I guess I didn't even know that. I just learned that
I
not too
I
long ago.
I have at least 3 schools right now.
I,
When I tell you I picked up this story, I picked up this story. And I'm going to continue to talk about it. So
it
um,
needs to be talked about. It
yeah,
needs to
because the
be.
news station not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it all the time. I
And I
might.
just want to say, y'all need to be shaking in y'all boots because y'all next.
Mhm.
Y'all coming. Y'all gonna be exposed because unity.
When I tell you, like
That's
in my inbox right now, I have a lot of stories from other teachers and from other schools.
yes,
A lot of things going on.
yes.
I might change my title to exposing teachers. I don't know. And I used to be a teacher, so and
Well,
I
them
might change
foul
it.
ones is in the way. They need to get up out of there, get up through.
I'm out of school system right now, but I might have to change my narrative right now. But I this part I do not like. And it also comes from I know these people. I went to this school. So yeah, we going to the bottom of this.
Yeah, yeah. We sure. Look,
We
I'm
going
on
we gonna
go.
get a
I have
court
one
date.
speed. That's go.
We gonna
That's
get a
where
court
I'm
date.
at. Oh yeah, what?
We gonna get a court date.
One
I'm pushing
speed, and
for
that's
that. We'll get a
go.
court date.
Go. But
All right,
we'll talk. I'll talk to you.
all right. I love
All
you.
right. I love you more. Mwah. And thank you, everyone who is behind our backs. Because if you ain't, move out the way. Shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, speed bump like motherfucker. All right, bye.
And I hit you up later. All right. So yeah, I'm still waiting on that person that had the information to say. I got like 5 more minutes. All right, let me put some comments. Oh, so lies are being made up. Lies have been made up. They have been. 3 schools. What schools in? I've heard about Medina, Mifflin, and there's another one, but y'all can pull up Mifflin High School and read through the comment section. You can see the schools that are pulling up. I definitely heard about Medina. Oh, you want to see my Jordans? Wait, where's it go? You want to see my Jordan? I got my Jordans. Here's my Jordans right here. Mr. Marshall did not buy my Jordans though. I got my Jordans right here. I got my Jordans right here. I got my Jordans right here. Mr. Marshall didn't buy none of my shoes. I got my Jordans. I'm not looking for no money from none of this shit, baby. I don't need it. But when these women are going to social media, and we see a dirty, Jordans. It's a little sticker right here. Where's the dirt? Where's the dirt? It's a regular shoe. The dirt? Like what? Like you just talking to be talking. I have receipts. So my shit not like a thing when it's my Jordans. The reality is that that man is a PDF file. So I would love for him to come over here and clear his name. Real question. Why did her daughter get on Facebook saying we're coming for you, but she isn't ready to tell her story? She is ready to tell her story. This is not true. She is ready to tell her story. She actually told her story, but to the capacity that she could, I feel like legal reasons, there's nothing she can't say. So, and that's why. Never will see him that way. And that's cool. Like you might not see him that way, but it's true. It's true. It happened. Listen, there's a lot of stories you don't know. I know he's not gonna get on here. I was just saying if you want to come up here, he can. I will drop the link. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link for you. If y'all want to come up here and cap for him, I'm not gonna argue with you, but y'all got stuff to say in the comments. There's the link. Y'all come up here. I didn't want to put y'all up there with them because that's traumatizing, but I can handle it. You know damn well Mr. Marshall got you them. And let me call him again so give me some the new ones. See what they got new. I'm about to call him after we got this live so I can get some new ones. I dropped the link though. If y'all want to come up here, I got 5 more minutes. Y'all want to cap for him in the chat? Come up here and cap for him. Did you say you're getting on tomorrow at 5? I'm gonna play the videos for Facebook tomorrow. So yes, I'll be back on at 5 tomorrow to show the people that have been talking about Mr. Marshall that can't believe what's going on. So yes, tomorrow 5. You said that 5 minutes ago. I said what 5 minutes ago? Oh, here you go. I actually here's the link is in the chat for you to come up here. So you can tell me what you was talking about. But Mr. Marshall, just click the link, Mr. Marshall. You showing them same videos we've seen 15 times. Maybe I am, who knows? But you can actually give us another video, Mr. Marshall. Come up here. Tell us why this shit is not true. Because ain't nobody trolling me like this besides you. Because nobody on my channel even knows you. So the fact that I see this new name over here that keeps coming up over and over again, it's kind of crazy to me, Mr. Marshall. So come on. Click the link. Let's talk. I'll drop it for you one more time. I'll drop the link for you one more time, Mr. Marshall. This info ain't ish to us or him. Y'all ain't got good evidence. Come on, Mr. Marshall. Look, come talk to me. Come talk to me, Mr. Marshall. What you was doing at the school ain't new news to us either. But, you know, do you think? I got 4 more minutes, Mr. Marshall. What you got going on? Everybody does. Everybody has to be in the same circles of what's been going on. So, you know, I'm going to play them tomorrow. Evidence is... I'm waiting on the videos. I'm waiting on the picture or something. I gotta see a picture of you before I pull you up here. You have to keep it up while you're on here, but I gotta see a person first. I see a Garnick Arnold. You gotta flash a picture for me real quick of you or something, and then I'll pull you up. All right, got you. You gotta flash a picture for me real quick of you or something, and then you gotta take me off the background. All right, got you. All right.
I did.
All right, what's up?
I just got a question. Who's the people from Medina?
I can't say the names of the people that I have.
All right, I got one more question. What's the significant evidence that you got on my man, Mr. Marshall?
Again, I share what I can share right now. That's it.
But like you showing the same videos we saw 30 times.
Well, I mean, that was the purpose of me doing this, so that people that weren't on Facebook can see them on YouTube. But then also my platform is very bigger than what y'all saw on Facebook. So I showed that on Facebook because my platform is very bigger than that. I also know Mr. Marshall. I also know there's other teachers at that school that is just not Mr. Marshall. So what's your question?
Okay, do you have anybody that is still at the school that knows about this?
Knows about what?
What Mr. Marshall did.
I know a lot of women that went to Mifflin High School who have been violated by Mr. Marshall. Yes, absolutely. I've talked to women last night. I saw women today. So I know a lot of women that Mr. Marshall violated. Yes.
All right, that's it.
Do they go to Mifflin today? No, we're in our 40s.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Anyone else? I'm dropping the link again. And maybe Mr. Marshall has been doing different shit today, but us from 2003 and back, and maybe 2008. I mean, I kind of wait, 2008. Yep, because they were they were our freshmen, so I could probably vouch for them. But outside of that, I ain't got nothing for you. Did you explain that shit? I ain't gotta explain it. The crazy thing is, I keep saying from the back from the backstage. I keep saying and telling him come on, but I ain't seen him come on. And whoever was on here before, you weren't on here. It was like it wasn't bringing you on. So click the link again and come back. But I see the private chat. Tell Mr. Marshall, come on. Mr. Marshall could definitely come up here. We can have a conversation. I would love to know why he was fucking students. And I get that there are kids that may have clicked this link. They go to the school right now. I apologize to you guys for learning about a man who has violated grown women in 2026. But in 2023, they were not grown women. They were y'all's ages during that time. Matter of fact, 1999 to 2023, they weren't grown women. So I apologize y'all are watching this and realizing that y'all's gym teacher or basketball coach or whatever he is to y'all are learning this. I don't even know y'all got over here. But the reality is that that man is a disgusting person. Well, I mean, where's the guy at that was trying to tell me what to do? She's coming for him in the courts. Yep. What if he cracks you? He ain't gonna crack me. He keeps saying we. Who keeps saying we? We as in he is a victim as well. No, I'm saying we as me and my friends. Not me. Mr. Marshall have never done nothing to me sexually. Let me be very clear. Oh, you here? Are you gonna click the link? Because I've been waiting on you. I'm actually trying to hold the live open for you to come up here, Mr. Marshall. So come. Because I don't have no smoke with you. I just want to understand what happened, but that was it. Because you trying to tell me what to do. So let's talk. Mr. Marshall, I never touched on no man. I don't think he touched on no man before. I would never lie and say that. I don't think that. Bros arguing with kids. I didn't argue with no kids. The boy clicked the link. He asked me a question. I answered it. He got off. Click the link, little bro. You know. That's what I'm saying. Like, click the link or stop talking your shit. Because like the line is open. Let me put it up here again. The line is very open for you because you got a lot of shit to talk about. Click the link. It's very obvious to know who's talking shit. Question: is there any more evidence that you're allowed to say? I just want to know a little bit more. There are a lot of people that I have been talking to that I can't say today, but throughout the days, you want to get more information. I don't put people's information out there don't want to be out there. I'm very clear on that. I can never tell a person's story. They have to tell their own story. So if they are in this chat and they want to click this link, they're very open to do it. I got 7 minutes. I give it 7 minutes to even it out. If not, I'm gonna get off. But stay tuned because there's people that gonna come over here and talk. What does the link lead to? Is it coming up? It's gonna come on to the live with me. Cool. No, it takes you to a video call with him. Yeah, that's what it takes you. The link is to join the live. Okay, y'all reading that. I don't think it must not be about me. I had a feeling that was a good part as to why you weren't giving more info. Yeah, like I'm not going to expose people's business, but the conversation I've been having for the last 2 days, I could tell it. I could write a book, but I can't tell anybody else's story. I understand that these are not just simple accusations. You ruin a man's life, relationship, family for I did or he did. That's the thing that we talking about right now. So I ruined this man's life or he did, because let's go over here to Facebook again, so we can make it very clear. I did or he did? So let's go here. Let me share my screen so that you can be very clear about what's going on. I didn't ruin anybody's life. This man ruined his own life by being a PDF file. So, okay, here we are. Put me right here. So let's just scroll. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, there go me. Bam. Mr. Marshall, you sick. Oh, bam. That ain't me. Bam. Bam. Oh, that was me. Bam. Bam. So you're seeing this, but I ruined his life? No, I did not. He ruined his own life because he's a PDF file. So before you comment in the chat, go look it up for yourself. It's on Facebook. It's on Facebook. That's your only argument videos they made with no proof. I just showed it to you. So now you saw it. Like, I don't gotta show you nothing else. You saw it. Ooh. It ain't just me. That man made his own bed and he has to lay in it. So it wasn't just a Facebook post. It was many a Facebook posts. And I also have other stories. And like I said, when they want to come up and talk about it, best believe they'll be over here to talk about it. There's hotels. There are rooms in the girls' locker rooms. There's a lot of things I can talk about, but I can't talk about it right now. But when they want to come and talk about it, got you. The fact that you fear Facebook is not proof is insane to me because these are people's personal stories. This is not like going to TMZ. There are people that are talking about, they're not saying like, oh, we read this story. They're giving actual stories about this man. What y'all don't want to do is go over there and look up Mr. Marshall, Mifflin High School, and see this man who has been doing things he's doing. This is my last time responding to any of this stuff. What proof do y'all want? Pictures of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a picture of man, I'm pictures of that. They want to see his dick, I think. I don't have pictures of it. But the reality is this. You can go over to Facebook and type in Mr. Marshall. Actually, you can type in Mr. Marshall, Mike Marshall. And then read people's personal stories. I just did a YouTube live about it. And I brought the two women who have videos on my channel to tell their stories. But you can go onto Facebook and type in his name and see many of stories, not from one page, but from many of pages will get you the information that you want. So, I'm going to drop this link one more time. I think one person came. And I'm sorry that was a kid. I didn't know it was a kid. But if y'all want to come up here and ask questions, I'm down for it. Wait, wasn't no damn pick phones like that back in the day. Wasn't no that's very true. This is actually very true. We did not have picture phones in 2023. We did not have those. That is very true. That's so sad. We did have that, but that's very true. People wasn't recording nothing. We did not have picture phones back then. I guess now I have a reason to download Facebook. Y'all must be youngest to be watching this because I know from doing my podcast that younger people don't like Facebook. Isn't his name William Mark? Isn't it? Well, I wasn't going to say that, but if you go on Facebook, that's not the name that's on there. Because when I look at his list of teachers on the CCS website, it says William. That's not what it says on Facebook. That's a legitimate question. I clarified that at the time you were saying we, because you have a store as well. And I said, I can tell it. iPhone came out in 2007, and they were nothing like what they were today. All right, whoever this is, it just popped up. I gotta see a picture of you before you come up. Flash it and take it off if you want. We're trying to get the information on Mr. Marshall, what you think we're going to do. See, going to do. Ain't nothing to do with Mr. Marshall, because I mean the shit is out there. And I can see you backstage, but I have to see you before I pull you up. You have to stay on here and see your face first. What's it say? How do you add me to your screen, bro? My screen? You get to click the link and I could add you to the screen. I wasn't in the live long to know this, but did this happen to someone in the current school year? I don't know what the current school year's got going on. I know from the last thing I saw was 2008. So I don't know what's going on in the current school year. Since when are 10-second videos of people hopping on bandwagons and posting it on? There wasn't a 10-second. What 10-second video did you see? I would love to know that. Let me do this really quick. Talk to me. All right. I saw what you just said, and hold on, y'all. Let me do this. All right, Anna, you here?
Okay, hello?
Yes, you here.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you a few questions about this.
Okay.
So, all the information you showed, we've already like kind of seen before, and I was just wondering that, like, in the most respectful way possible, it's the whole thing is just like words on words. So, like, is there any?
Hold on real quick. So you saw me interview the people from the clips that I showed.
Yes.
So those people actually showed up on my live today. So you never seen that before because they actually showed up live on my show today.
Yes, but I'm saying the videos you showed before of what they already had filmed and posted before.
I gave that as context so people understand what I'm talking about, because I have a YouTube channel that people don't know who these people are.
Okay.
But I'm listening to what you're saying. Go ahead.
So this came out yesterday, I'm pretty sure.
No, this happened.
No, I'm not talking about what happened. I'm talking about like the information and when the videos.
I got it 2 days ago.
Okay. Well, basically, everyone's at school is just kind of going back and forth about it, and a lot of us were just wondering if there's any evidence. I'm not saying like sex tapes or anything because we are all kids. I'm saying if there's any evidence that if there's proof that they were even registered in the school, because I'm of course leaning towards their side because the whole situation is very messed up and very something you just don't really make up. But it's also,
can I say this to you? I think that's absolutely, you guys should do that, because y'all go to a school that he works at. You should do that. These are adults talking, and I feel bad that you guys that even came over here to this live that I'm doing, because the adults that has experienced him is very different ways. I don't know what he's doing right now. Back when we were at school with him, there were a lot of bad things that were happening. So I apologize to you sincerely that you guys are experiencing the things about him.
we haven't really had any weird experiences, so the reason everyone's like in this
I'm saying that you hearing my live is a bad experience for you guys.
Yeah.
And I would love for you guys to keep it that way. And I hope that Mr. Marshall has changed.
we are just very 50-50 about it, because of course, like, it's a very serious accusation, but everything's alleged and people are making rumors that aren't true
Absolutely.
from different high schools.
It's always
And,
allegedly until it's proven guilty. So that's very true.
but that's all I really wanted to say.
Well, I appreciate your commentary. And again, I'm so sad that you guys are experiencing this. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that you guys are experiencing this. As an adult that was at school with them in 2003, and these people had the experience with 2008 is very different. So I apologize that you guys are experiencing this.
Well, have a good night.
You as well. Shout out the kids is over here. The children are over here, y'all. Okay, I gotta get on. Oh, not his kids. We are not kids. Oh, this one actor from Mifflin when I was there. Everybody went to our school. I went to Mifflin school yesterday. Is this the one that I knew from Mifflin? I think he has like new kids, so like they're calling in because there's like 2 people that called in, but I feel bad that they even their experience the fact that we know this stuff. I don't know. Please keep it respectful. I don't know what's being disrespectful at this point. This ain't alleged no more. We went to school with these women. I am 10th grade. Is this the same person I went to school with? I'm trying to find out. I don't know. Either way, 2003. I know who that is. Oh, okay. So yeah. So it's just like these younger people calling in, and it's like I can't really talk about Mr. Marshall that they have right now versus what we went to school with, and the stories that I have heard and that I know for a fact. And yes, these women as well. Like that's the other thing. It's like Mr. Marshall's going through his shit right now, but it's a list of people going down. So that's the thing. With that being said, I'm going to drop this one more time because now I feel like I should drop it one more time. But I'm going to give it's 1:48. I got 2 more minutes and I'm going to drop off here. Yeah, I got 2 more minutes and I'm dropping over here. But we went to school. Okay, I know who it is now. I know who it is now. But it is really weird because I'm just like, these kids are calling in. I'm like, baby, we don't have the same experience. So I can't relate. So Deb is just informing the people he's just a messenger with the personal knowledge. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What's going on? Hey, Deb and Chad, just getting here. No, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. And I'm getting ready to get off in a minute. I got like 2 more minutes. I'm going to drop the link one more time in case anybody want to come up here. But there are people that I have talked to that want to come onto this live and talk about this experience. Hold on. What's up?
All right, what's up? All right, look, I got a question, all right?
Okay.
So look, there's really no evidence only than videos that could be fake online. So there's really no evidence or proof.
What videos did you see?
The videos on Facebook
Of what?
of the girls explaining on what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, those videos
So
could
then
be fake.
what about my personal experiences that I know?
Okay, that couldn't you were not explaining it to us, so we wouldn't know.
I just maybe you missed the beginning of the live because I did explain that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's probably why you missed what you're saying is not true. I talk about my personal experience, my friends that had this experience.
Okay, but still, there's like the main things that are popping up on Facebook is those videos. So
And you're saying that those are not true, right? Or those are allegedly, right?
we don't know, but right now, yes.
But I
We
know
don't for
for
sure.
but I know
Nobody for
for
sure knows.
but I know
Only
for
the
a
people that
fact.
posted it.
But I know for a fact when I was at Mifflin in 2003, I have actual stuff that I know.
Okay, but still, like, there's no way for you, like, obviously.
Well, I mean, I can call the people on the phone that I've talked to for the last 2 days, and they can tell you the stories if they will want to tell it to you. But I mean, they're probably gonna say it to you right now. But for factual and for my own personal experience with my own eyes, I do know.
I mean, still, like, you might know them, right? But the
Mhm.
people on Facebook, online, the only
So
people that don't know.
let's remove people from Facebook. So let's say that these are stories they told, right?
Huh?
And
Say it again.
let's remove the people from Facebook. And actually, the one girl who had the 6 part story, she was actually at Mifflin when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's remove her because her story I can actually validate. But so there's one other girl who was on there for the story. So why would I not believe this? If I know
I mean,
for
could
sure
believe it, but people
from
online
my
won't.
well, people online do believe it. You guys are new and it's okay,
Okay, but
right?
like, look, a lot of people on the internet troll. Like, people don't say the right things on the internet. So there's
But
really
what
no.
you're missing that we're not trolling. We actually went to a building where this man was working there. We had an
Okay, but it
experience with.
doesn't
Hold on,
matter.
wait. We
Okay,
were
but you've been cutting everyone else off, but you're cutting me
well.
off,
Let me
and
not
then when
cut
I
you off.
cut
Go
you
ahead.
off, it's a problem.
Go ahead.
No, all right, speak, but like you cut everyone off, so
I have
there's
to cut
really no
nobody off.
point. You
I'm
cut the
listening
last person off multiple times. I've heard it.
because what she was saying wasn't true. But so I'm waiting what you gonna say. Go ahead. I'm listening. What's going on? Shiloh, is that what it is? Shiloh? Hello, Shiloh? You there? All right, I'm gonna drop you back down. I think what's crazy is that his kids are calling in to defend him. Let me try one more time. Shiloh? Shiloh, you there? I heard baby in the background. Okay, got off. There we go. What's up?
There? I heard baby in the
Hello?
background.
Garrett? Hello, you there?
So more questions, right?
All right.
I got 2 more questions.
Mhm.
Why is the people so credible? Like, what if they're lying?
What if who's lying?
The people who's making the videos.
My conversation is not based off the people who made videos.
Ain't that the people you just was on the call with? The people you made the videos?
I brought them up because they made videos about things I already knew. But
Whoa.
I also said that the girl who made the 6-part video, She was at Mifflin when I was there. I know her. So what she had said also connects to somebody else that I know from Mifflin. And then I know other people from Mifflin that had these same experiences. So what is the confusion?
The confusion is a lot, actually. But let's talk about you saying we're defending him. Technically, we're not defending him. We're trying to get the beans and tea.
If I said you were defending him, let me apologize. I think you're defending him. I think you want answers to questions that you have.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So I know a lot of women that went to school with me. I'm 42. When I went to Mifflin in 2003.
Damn.
Not damn. You just called me old as fuck?
No, I'm so sorry. You can continue.
You just ate me up with that. Not damn. I don't know what to say right now. I want to end my live right now. I'm just playing, but I'm trying to get over. You just said, damn. Okay. So I have talked to other people that when I went to Mifflin who have had experiences with him. So that was my main thing. I brought the people that made videos up to kind of clarify what I went through with them.
Uh-huh. All right, that's all I needed to know because we all, like most of the people in your life, went to school with him and probably have got taught by him. That's why most of the kids is in here.
How long ago was it that you was at school with him?
I was literally in his class like 2 days ago. Like when the day after the news came out, I was in his class.
I was at school like 20 years ago. Don't say damn again.
No, I'm saying what is that? Like, what does that? What does that mean?
No, I'm just saying like my experience from yours is probably very different. I hope that he's a changed man.
To most of the people in your life, he is. That's why we trying to get answers, you know.
And I can say I understand that could be very true. So I'm not here to change a narrative of who he is today. We're talking about the experience that they have had with him back then.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's a good man today, I hope that he stays that way.
Somebody just said, "Let me in with Garrett."
There's people in the backstage, but I can't see no people back here, so I don't know. There's like it says, device not connected. Here's a Paul person. Let's see, Paul, what's up?
What's up? All right, look, I got one more question.
Is this Skylar? Oh my god!
No, bro, it's Paul. All right, so why is it getting brung up in this year, but when it happened 18, 20 years ago, it wasn't brought up, and now it's a big thing right now.
So let me explain this to you because maybe you guys understand. Let me bring up the other people back here too, because so y'all can all understand the same time.
6'7".
Chill,
right.
both of y'all.
So what I want you to understand right now, who Mr. Marshall is today may not be who he was back then, right?
But here's the situation.
Can we all agree? Can we all agree on that?
Here's the situation.
Yeah, bro. But
Hold
like,
on,
still.
real quick. Can we all agree on that?
I can't agree on anything I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is who Mr. Marshall is today may not be who he was back when we experienced Mr. Marshall.
I agree.
People can change, yes.
Okay. So y'all's experience, Mr. Marshall, is not our experience. And the things that people are saying about Mr. Marshall happened, whether you guys did not experience it or not, it happened.
All right. Hold on, wait.
But also,
wait. Let me speak.
I want to say this before you guys go, and then you guys can go.
All right.
It doesn't change the person you guys know today for me. But I also want to make sure that these people who are going through these things are able to say this, because when they told what happened to them, it was said they lied. But for a fact, I do know that these things did happen. So that's where we're at.
But can I say something?
So yeah, go ahead.
So everything you've been talking about in this live is basically, you know, that stuff has happened, right? So if you knew, and apparently some other people also knew, and they did go to administration and teachers, if all teachers are assigned to be like registered snitches or something, why didn't this come out 20 years ago when it happened instead of
Well,
it coming out now? On a, no,
Good
no,
question,
it,
Anna.
it, it,
Good
it,
question,
actually,
Anna.
it
I'm
actually,
not done.
it
I'm not
actually
done.
did.
I'm not done.
Well, I was
Clock it.
saying that my question. I answered your question. It did come out there, but go ahead.
All right, let her
On
talk.
Instead of on a random Wednesday while we're all coming back from school, which is this is some of our coaches.
What
Please
came out
coach me,
2008?
please. But I'm talking about now.
Okay.
Oh, clock
Where
it.
now
Best. Yeah.
where now all of us are hearing this news about our coach, someone that we've all kind of like looked up to, and it's starting to affect our school. Like if we think about it, it's basically just words against words. We can either believe the alleged victims, which of course it would be messed up morally to not
Do
believe them
you?
as people.
Hell
Do
yeah.
I believe them?
You said that's what you said. You believe
I
it?
think everyone.
Clock it. Where's the clock it at?
Wait, let Spider-Man in.
I don't see a Spider-Man.
It's never mind. It's
Well,
out.
where's my clock it at?
No, I didn't hear what you said. You cut out.
She said that, or I don't know what the pronouns is, so let me not say she. I know what the pronoun is, but we believe y'all. We believe the victims, but then where y'all also are connecting with the something, whatever it was. I'm like, do you believe the victims? And I ain't get the clock it. So where's my clock it?
Clock it. But look, right? I just gotta say one thing. One more thing. Actually, we didn't live y'all time, so we don't know if it's true or not. We're living our time, and a man that we
Didn't I
know.
say that?
I didn't hear you say that, but the man
I
we
said
know.
that multiple times. I said my time and y'all's time is very different.
Yeah, but I think what happened is people were saying that.
I know today.
Come on now, bro.
I know back then these things happen.
But the man we know wouldn't do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Today. Well, back in 2008,
Derek, that's your opinion. That's what you think on.
That's what I'm trying to get past.
And I feel like you should stay. I feel like y'all shouldn't even be on this live.
We're trying to get the info.
Because the man that y'all know today, hopefully he's not that same person from back then. That's the hope and the wish for all of us, that he's not the same person. Let's be all the way clear. I don't want Mr. Marshall to be what he was when I was at Mifflin in 2003 and that girl from 2008. I don't want him to be that person no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe we're on the same page when it comes to that. I hope that you guys don't have that same person. Because I would hate for in 2030, y'all on a live telling the same story.
Shit. Right? Yeah, I agree.
Why y'all keep clicking in and out?
I don't know.
Like I'm 42 and I know how to go on a live.
Nah, my phone bugged out.
What kind of phone you got? A T-Mobile? I mean, a Obama phone?
I have a 16 Pro.
And it's going in out like that?
Clock.
Nah, I just had to close the app out. I had to close the app out.
Clock.
I closed the app out. Now you talking about my phone, bro. You probably broke, bro. You got those busted Jordans in the back. Clean them.
Why are we talking shit? Come on now. Come on.
Yo, Skyler.
It just came out.
Come on now.
Those are the worst Jordans in history, bro. Lock in, bro.
Let's stay on topic. But the reality is this: nobody wants y'all to experience him like we did. So if y'all have a good experience with him, I pray to God it stays that way. Hopefully y'all's friends don't come out and
let Anna in
2030 and saying these same stories, because then y'all can go back to this live and be like, damn, that man was right.
Well,
He was doing that.
but I just want to know like the kind of information that's kind of like happened towards you. Like, have you experienced different things like throughout the school years that you've been with him?
I was in school in 2003. So when I
Okay,
was
but
there, when I was there, yes, I heard a lot of things. Hold on, I think I missed Anna. Okay, here we go. And there's a person named Logan, but it says device is not connected. So whenever you connect your device, because how y'all this young and y'all can connect your devices. But anyway, in 2003, I did hear things,
what?
huh?
Bro, just
Nothing.
please
I'm
let
just
me
like
talk.
going on what you just said.
Because the Logan guys like backstage but said device is not connected. Why you're not
Okay, but you're also using a PC too. You have
Bro, let
probably
him speak, bro.
better GPU and
Let him
CPU than
speak.
I
us.
actually have an Apple
Sir?
Okay, even better.
Let him
and
speak, bro.
it's a Mac 2005. So like what do you mean? I do graphics and I do YouTube. I get paid off of YouTube. So what do you
With
mean?
all due
Wow,
respect, this
good
is not
job.
on
You
topic
want to
But
cook it?
at all.
not the
Pause,
flex on me, not
pause,
the flex
pause.
on me,
Shush,
not the
shush.
flex on me. But let's go back to our conversation. I want you guys to have a great relationship with Mr. Marshall. I don't want you guys to go back later on and say you guys had this experience because it's not a great thing to talk about. I love the fact that you guys have a great relationship with him, and I hope that he doesn't do the things he's doing with these women that I know from 2003, the girl from 2008, and like people don't believe what they had told them because there's actual evidence of those things, and he's moved on in his life, he's gotten away with it, and he's moved on to another to back there. So at this point right now, I hope that he's not still doing these things.
I have a
And
question.
no, go ahead, y'all can go.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say that you knew that this stuff was happening, how did you know?
Because my friends told me, and I knew where they were at the time, and it happened multiple times. By those times, I actually have evidence in my phone about it.
Okay.
Okay. I also understand that the investigation is going on currently.
No,
So
this is not a part of an
I
investigation.
know. I'm just saying I understand that it's happening apart from this.
Okay.
And basically everything that's being shown up on the internet is being taken back to our school and it is affecting our school and
But why are y'all on
pretty much
listening to adults that was with him like years ago?
yes, but the point of us being in here is to like learn new information and a big thing that we just really want to know is evidence. Because I'm not saying I don't believe the girls. Obviously it's such a big thing
Well, I
to
mean, y'all saw the girl come on and tell y'all the story about it.
yes, but sometimes stories are just stories. You're not gonna believe everything you're
And
told.
sometimes stories are not just stories, right?
Yes, but evidence proves that if those stories are stories or not.
So what is it that you want to see?
Oh my
I've
god.
asked many times if there's any like I'm not talking about sex tapes, which is what you which was kind of weird to bring up to
Well,
children.
but that's what they're talking about. So what is it that you want?
They weren't talking about that. I'm just wondering if they have any proof that they were at the school, if they have any proof, any pictures, anything
That we went to Mifflin?
yeah.
I could pull up my pictures from Mifflin. Hold on.
But with all due respect, this isn't your case. I'm talking about them.
Oh, I mean, I can pull up my shit from Mifflin, but I can pull up other girls that talk about Mifflin too. I mean, if they were still here, I probably could do that as same. But the girl that was on before, I know she was in Mifflin because I've seen her before.
But do you know what happened?
Oh my god.
Was I there? No.
Garrett, please.
You're
I
actually
mean, I don't think that people
Like,
are
you're
like. I don't think that people are like violate people in front of everybody, right? I mean, do y'all think that happens?
what
Nah.
we've seen on Facebook is basically everything that you showed us. It's a bunch of posts and a bunch of different people coming out and saying things. And honestly, most of it is
let me ask you
lies.
this. Your name is Anna, right?
Mhm.
So let's turn this around, right? What if this happened to you and then
It
people are
did.
I didn't say that it did.
I
said,
know,
what?
but I'm saying from a
I'm
perspective
saying
so that
if let's
you
say
understand where
that it did
I'm
happen to you,
coming
and
from.
then you have a group of people on social media trying to disperse whether your story is true or right.
And that's gonna happen every time. Everyone knows that's gonna happen when you go on social media.
Right.
Social media is a place of judgment. You can't expect to go on and have everyone to believe you,
But
especially
how do
from a
but
person
then
like Marshall, which
how
is
do
so praised by his connections and his experience just in general with Columbus City Schools. So obviously there was going to be some backlash, but I'm not here to backlash them. I haven't said they're lying or anything because obviously everyone
you
has
just
their
don't believe
experience.
them?
I'm saying there's evidence. There's innocent to prove it guilty. He can't be
And I'm
proven.
saying, what
He
evidence
can't
do
be
you want?
proven guilty.
Me showing
I
you a
told
video
you what evidence I wanted.
of them being at Mifflin.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have a yearbook from Mifflin. I mean, I can show you. I can show you. Here's
I'm not asking for
my
your stuff.
diploma, but that's what I have. I mean, I don't have hers, but my live is for me showing that I was at Mifflin. So there's that. So but I know that she went to Mifflin. But I'm telling you that because I went there.
Okay, so 20 years later, you go on live to talk about a
That
situation
girl did
with
not go
your
20
old.
years
I'm
later.
not
It wasn't 20
talking
years later.
about. I'm talking about how you went on live 20 years later talking about a situation that you are also in the same position that we are. We don't really know what happened. And although you did go to school with them and you did see what happened and you were hearing things while you were in school with them, you still did go on live 20 years later talking about a school that we all actively go to that is affecting our school days because this is our coach, this is our teacher, this is someone we looked up to. And now we're going online and seeing all these things about him, and we just don't know whether to believe it's true or not.
You know what's very interesting is that the same thing that you are saying, that's what those girls are saying as well. This was our coach. We went to school here, and you guys are talking about this. And I'm reading these comments, and I want to talk to them because I feel like this is how it starts. Like, oh, we're checking up for our coach, and then later on, things happen. Not saying it's what happened to you, but this is how it works. So yes, I went to Mifflin. The girl that came up here, she went to school when I was there, so I knew her already. She was there like I was a senior, she was a freshman. So she was there when I was there. I don't have a yearbook to pull up for you, but the reality is this: she was there. You can never prove a victim until it's been proven. So I understand you guys not wanting to like agree with it until it's proven because y'all know him and y'all know this nice guy that you guys met. We also met the same nice guy as well, right? We all
Mm-hmm.
here for this.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on in life, we heard other stories about this nice man. So I don't expect you to do anything different besides tell about this nice man that you guys have as a coach. But I hope to God later on in life, y'all don't get the same sort that we got. So I don't think that there's nothing wrong with y'all like coming up here and like trying to vouch for him. In 2023, I probably done the same thing.
It's not okay. Us being here isn't so much to vouch for him, it's just everything isn't adding up. The girls that came up here,
What
of
doesn't
course,
add up? Let me ask you, what's not adding up?
the time frames. The same people that are coming up here saying this happened a specific time, right, can't remember the year. Which of course trauma, sometimes you forget
She
things.
said 2008.
Did she? Because I'm pretty sure she said she
It's
wasn't
on.
going to say
Let me
anything
pull
so
it up.
that she
Let
can
me
make
pull it up on
sure
Facebook.
she
Let me
wasn't
put it on
giving
Facebook
any
for
wrong.
you. Let me put it up on Facebook for you so you can see it. It says 2008.
Since when is Facebook a credible source?
Because she posted it. What do you mean?
But since when is Facebook in general as in place where people can just
If
say
I
stuff as
say that
gossip?
if I say on January the 15th, 2026, I talked to Mr. Marshall's children, and then next year I said talk to y'all, that's not real.
I'm saying, how are you gonna say something's real because you've seen it on the internet?
Because I talked to you.
I
And
think
Mm.
the people waiting.
So what you're saying is that because it's just alleged, because of the person doesn't have any proof, like a photo of him at that time.
I'm saying it's hard to believe something from people we don't know
Okay.
and from information that's pretty outdated, which understandable. It's like 20 or so years ago.
Okay.
Understandable. It's just hard to believe it, and it's hard to go in here and believe something that's so like close to us
Mm-hmm.
without any form
So
of.
it's not close to us from 2003 and 2008. Because we were
What do you
you
mean
at
by
one
that?
time. We were you at one time.
I'm
In 2003, Mr. Marshall was close to us. In 2008, he was close to that girl. So the same thing that you're doing right now, we probably would have done it in 2003, 2008. So can you not understand the parallel of that?
I'm not saying that you guys would have done the same that we're doing.
You feel the same way about Mr. Marshall that we feel about him in 2003.
That you. Okay.
Like what you're doing right now, we probably would have done the same thing in 2003.
What does this have to do with what I'm saying, though?
That's what I'm saying. I understand why you're doing this.
What am I doing exactly?
You want proof for your coach because right now you feel like you don't have any proof of what's been going on.
I'm not the only one that feels this way.
Whoever feels that way, I understand it. That's what I'm saying. I understand why you're doing it. Because in 2003, we would have been you. Not saying that he was doing things to our friends or anything. We would have been onto live if it was somebody else. And then the same thing you're doing, I understand why you're doing it. The reality is that eventually you're going to understand what happened. So,
yeah, once the investigation is over, we're going to understand what happened.
Right. And until then, the people who have experienced it, we're going to talk about it. And, I hate that you guys have to experience this, but it's just our reality.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay.
So you said that you learned from your friends that this information has been going on for like a little while now. When did you learn about it?
It did not start like yesterday.
I know. Yeah. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I'm saying like back then you said 2003. You had friends that went there. When you learned about that,
no, I didn't have friends that went there. I went there.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying like when you learned about that, like whenever time you did, but did you ever think about trying to bring that to like back then when you learned about it, or you just thought about it now?
At that time, I didn't know it was like rumors or not, so I didn't know. All right. I think that's why you guys are operating what you guys are operating, because y'all feel like it's just rumors, right?
Yeah, basically.
So same thing.
When did he call him stupid?
What? Okay. But
No, because the chat is saying that he called us stupid.
Don't read the chat. I did not call y'all stupid.
Honestly, the chat's just doing whatever they want, I guess.
My friends are in the chat, but I'm talking to y'all because I feel like this is a great conversation.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's educational for all of us.
But yeah, that was a great point. At
the time.
Okay, so when you
like the same way y'all think this is rumors, I thought that at the same time.
Yeah.
So when you went to Mifflin and you were being told, oh, sorry.
You're fine. Go ahead.
She says slow, not stupid. I don't know what slow was either, but. So what else?
Basically, when you went to Mifflin, was it okay? How do I say this? There was one rumor that basically said that Mifflin covered it up in some sort of way. When you went to Mifflin, was it kind of clear to everyone that it was going on, or was it just the girl said something and then everyone didn't believe her, like how you guys did say? But like before that, was there anything that was suspicious?
Is it clear that's going on right now?
No, like before.
No, I'm asking you
the girl has spoken out.
Is there any scandals going on right now?
No.
And how old are you? I'm asking a question for a very specific reason.
16.
So at that time, I was probably 16 too. Was I thinking about any of this stuff? No. So why would I know that?
But you are
As
in
I got
high
older in
school and you
life,
do know
as I got
what's right.
older in life, well, hold on. I asked that question for a reason. As I got older in life, that's when I understood what was going on. I was not probably understanding what the hell was going on at that time.
Okay. So you like just didn't comprehend it until you got older and realized that it was wrong. And then you
Yes,
should
when
have
I
said
started
something
having
back.
conversations about that, I mean, there's a lot of content I have on my channel. You can go back and look at them, but I mean, there's a lot of content I have on my channel that I didn't comprehend back then, that I understood what was going on. But when I was 16, no, I wouldn't even think that.
Okay.
So, I understand why you guys feel the way you feel. Like, that's why I'm not even really arguing with you, and I'm listening to how you guys are thinking about it, and not even going back and forth, but just like I understand. And I hope that Mr. Marshall is the person that y'all say that he is today. I really do. He just was not back that in 2008 and 2003. But in 2026, if he is, I hope that he really is that person. This
Well,
is our first conversation that we were having. You guys came over here, and I love that you guys come over here, but y'all probably can't have the same conversation that we're having because y'all have the same experience.
yeah.
And I really hope y'all don't have to have this conversation later on. Is that okay? Like, are y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
All right.
But I do have another question. It's not really about like the cases and stuff about like the sexual assault or anything like that. But as you had him as a teacher or gym coach or whatever it was, what was he like? Like, did he have any like different
He
things
was
that
cool.
went on back then?
Probably the same way y'all feel about him. He was cool as hell. Like, all of us could say he was cool. He was a cool person.
All right.
No crazy issues, nothing like that. So I don't know that until I got older and I realized behind the scenes there were things that were happening that I didn't know. And then when I started noticing things as an adult, I'm like, that was happening right in front of me. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, because I learned about this basically yesterday about like all this information and stuff, and I was kind of surprised as well. And it was just me just coming on here because I wanted to learn more information about it, just to see like what kind of cracks and holes I wanted to fix through it.
I hope that there was no cracks or holes you got from this conversation. Like I said, I hope that Mr. Marshall is the guy that you guys think that he is today.
Yeah.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really hope that that's who he is today.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, but we learned about this yesterday, and there was some kind of stuff that happened yesterday. He got removed from the school, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
I know
he's probably not going to come back. So that's what we've learned from yesterday, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, thank you. I really appreciate this.
Yep, and thank you. I thank you guys for even coming in, listening, having a conversation, because it means a lot. So
yeah. All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Get this from the studio. Hold on. All right, y'all. That's it. I wasn't expecting the ending of this, but I appreciate them for coming over and asking questions. I think it's responsible for the younger people because they have access to the internet to ask questions because I could have said something that they may have seen or whatever. I could have shown, but I mean, I think it was very responsible of them to come and ask questions. I don't have any problem with that part. So shout out to them for coming and asking questions. Maybe they'll go back and tell them, maybe they won't. While he's not at the school now, but shout out to them for coming up here and asking questions. I thought that was very adult like, I want to say. But with that being said, y'all, I am going to log off. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.